Hi you guys, welcome to Decor Lab. My name is Julia, and in this video I will be sharing with you 3 mistakes that I've made when I started my own business. I hope that by sharing them, I will help you to avoid to make these mistakes. First, overpaying for school or certifications. There is no such thing like a mandatory certification for a balloon artist. There is no such thing like a certification for an event planner. I paid $2,000 for an event planner certification and it was blah. Seriously, nothing. It was an online school that I went to. I learned absolutely nothing from it and I graduated with honor. Learned nothing. Instead, you want to attend master classes, you want to collaborate, you want to maybe intern with somebody who has way more experience than you do and learn from the best. For example, as an event planner in that event planning school, they only teaching you the hypothetical problems and how to troubleshoot them. And they are so lame that they will almost never happen to you. Versus interning for an event planner in your area who has already credibility, they have a built business and they have a good clientele. You're learning hands-on, you're learning as you're working. You see the actual problems that will happen and how to solve them. And you will get so much more confidence when you are on your own just because you've been there and done this several times as an intern. And when you're by yourself, you have a lot more confidence solving the issue. So real experience is always better. When you are looking for the mentor, I would say reach out to several instead of just one. Of course, you can have one that would be your absolute top, but if that person either ghosted you or just ignored you or said, no, I'm sorry, we don't have time to teach you, we don't have room in our team right now for the new intern, have at least your top 3, top 5, and keep on reaching out until you find somebody who will say yes. Be that yes man, never give up. So mistake number 2 is the pricing mistakes. Some examples of that is benchmarking and underpricing. So the first thing I did as an event planner, I went online and I researched what are the planners charging in my area. The search result came out so broad. There were people who were charging $350 for the day of coordination, which was unheard of. And there were people who were charging $3,000 for day of coordination in my area. It might be low or too high for your area, but in Philadelphia area, that's pretty fair price. So I decided to go with something in the middle because I thought I'm just starting off, so I'll go with a lower pricing. So I underpriced my work. I ended up working a ridiculous amount of hours, and with a flat price, I was pretty much underpaying myself big time, like $3 an hour or so. As a decorator, building pricing is so much easier because you're not just providing the services, you're providing a rental, you're providing a product, right? Because you are creating a product of the display, of the decoration, versus as an event planner, I'm providing the services, which is my time. As a decorator, you do not want to compare yourself to other decorators in your area. Just because you always want to stand out, you always want to show the best work, but the best work comes with according pricing. In our Decor Lab school, we are teaching you how to do the proper pricing, very detailed, how to price your work depending on what exactly you're providing. But the rule of thumb in that area, when you're pricing your work, you always need to remember how much it costs you for the product, how much it costs you for the labor, because it's not just not paying yourself, it's how many people you had working on that display, right? Or in that particular decor. And third is a profit margin. I would recommend to go with at least 25 to 30% for the profit margin because your business needs to make money in order to grow, to pay for the advertising eventually, to participate in photo shoots, to buy new inventory. So you want to make sure that not just you as an artist making money, your business needs to make money. So margin is very important. Also, another thing to remember is to charge for the delivery. Because setting up something 2 miles down the road and setting something 30 miles down the road cannot be the same price. So I would highly recommend to charge by the mile so people will understand and accept that fact much easier versus saying like, oh, if you are within 5 miles down from our shop, it will be free. Or if you are 7 miles down from our shop, it's going to be like an extra charge. So just charge everyone, give them the certain price, $1 per mile, $2 per mile, or whatever you decide, and make sure you get that covered as well, because your vehicles also come with money, right? So you pay for gas, you pay for the insurance, you pay for the transmission, like anything needs to be changed or fixed, you pay for that. So you need to make sure you have the money for that as well. Mistake number 3 is using the cheap products. Remember, your product is your face. It is your portfolio, it is who you are. So using the best quality materials on the market will showcase you as a top-notch, as a luxury, as deluxe. If you are using a Chinese product that looks like it's falling apart after you set this up, or if you're using balloons from Walmart or from dollar store, that will showcase your work not as best work. First of all, you will be more stressed. Second of all, you're not going to make much money off of it just because of the previous point and how you price yourself, right? And third of all, like, it's just like having your work, you want to be proud of it after you leave your client's site, right? You want to be proud of it using good quality materials versus bad quality materials. Like your balloons will pop after an hour. Your client is not going to be happy. They'll give you the bad review, and this is a really bad start, right? Versus using a good quality balloons from Tuftex or Qualitex or Sempertex, and using a good European sequin balls versus Chinese balls that are falling apart as after you placed it, I would say will give you the full visual of like, oh my gosh, their decorations, their displays are top notch, and they are good looking, they're sturdy, they are reliable, and they look so good on photos. So definitely do yourself a favor. Invest into your products. So these were main mistakes that I've made starting off my business. Don't overpay for those schools and certificate programs. Would rather go to master classes or get an internship with very experienced professional in your area. Make sure you do a good pricing politics within your business. Set the price and stand strong by this price. Make sure you get paid what you're worth. Don't invest into the cheap products. Invest a little bit more and have a good quality product. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you will never miss a video from Decor Lab. And I will see you in the next video.